Greetings, monocellular comrades, and welcome back to Thrive, my new favorite game. Here we are where we left off, and Leliferia Prima is about to take its first wiggles, I guess, not steps, into the Amolic sea floor. Here we go. Let's find out what the sea floor looks like. Different background. Different stuff! Look out for drops in the sunlight meter on the environment panel. Nighttime comes as the environment darkens. Photosynthesis is ineffective during nighttime, so any cells that rely on photosynthesis need to have enough compound storage to survive the night. That's so cool! Ooh, can I eat? Can I eat whatever that was? There was a thing. Anyway, swimming in a lot of glucose out here. What is that? Did I consume you, or is that just a vibe? I think that's just a vibe. I'm not speedy enough for these boys. What is that? Mucilage! Can I eat it at all? No, it just slows me. What's happening over here? There's like wars and struggles. Ow! Well, I eat you though. Then what? And then what? What if I eat you? Okay, let's go get some iron. Ooh, hydrogen sulfide. But it's not really that efficient. Wow, everything's happening out there. Everything is happening out there. Ooh, is that iron? Give me that sweet iron. Yeah, boy. Love that. Love that for us. Is that just a cloud of glucose as well? Ooh, hydrogen sulfide. Maybe this rock. If I just suck on this rock. Nope. I wonder if at some point we'll actually be able to engulf fully a pebble. What's that? That's a rock made of iron. Oh! What was that all about? Anyway, let's refill our iron. Ooh, we just split some of our organelles. Ooh, don't you splooge on me. I wonder if we should get a flagellum. I think we could afford it now. There's all this abundance of iron, and I would be very interested in having a flagellum. It seems so empty here. Ooh. I grabbed you, baby. I should look for the other things. Maybe we need more detector organelles as well. Just pointing us to different things. This is all hydrogen sulfide, which I don't think we're really getting much from it. Okay. Time for evolution. Ooh. There's two Leliferias. Two Leliferias. How dare you clone my ideas. Shomtus. Oh god, did we just eat everything to death? I feel like we entered this area. Oh, that's so sad. We just came here and ate everything to death. Ay. So now it's Leliferia just dominating this area. Okay, so we're gonna stay here because we cannot go over there yet. The sunlight would be too damaging. Okay, oxygen protection too low. Not adapted. What? Oxygen protection? Is somebody making oxygen? Okay, well, that's important. Okay, so new things. Nitrogenase turns ATP into ammonia. Rate scales with concentration. So wait, why do we want to do that? Anaerobic nitrogen fixation is a protein able to use gaseous nitrogen and cellular energy in the form of ATP to produce ammonia, a key growth nutrient for cells. Oh, so what we do is we essentially we evolve faster. Oh, interesting. Well, we have so much rusty cyanin. Look at that. I think Perforator pilus can be used to stab at their cells, defend against their toxins. I say let's just straight up get a flagellum. I'm into the flagellum life, baby. See, it's not even that bad. Look at how much we're generating. Even without these boys, the rusty cyanin is doing its job. In fact, these other organelles are kind of rusty, crusty, and dusty, and we could drop them if they're not really benefiting us. Do we want other chemoreceptors though? That's the question. If we added a chemoreceptor that would give us the information on some of those things that we need for growth, that would be great. The nitrogenase is interesting. I think we might want that eventually because, you know, toxosome. You want me to be toxic? Is something gonna eat me? Okay, so this is a huge upgrade for this species. This is the Lelopharia. What are we gonna be? Lelopharia, just very simple. Flagellata. Gelato. Let's go. Oh, stop eating. Oh no, keep eating. Who's that? Ow, ooh. I just ate somebody who I didn't mean to eat, but okay. Oh, we should have checked if there's anybody that we want to endosymbiosis. Ow, ow, ow. Bastards. Bastards with their tails that are spiky. Oh no, somebody died. Time to eat their glucose. What is that? Oh, mucilage. Wait, we got killed? How did we get killed? Did we just get pierced? We just got pierced Brosnaned. Turns out we might have to develop some active defenses. Well, I'm taking all this hydrogen sulfide and you guys can't tell me nothing. That was really mean. Mean activities in the spiky lands. Yeah, you come here, you sludge boy. I'm ingesting you, and I'm ingesting you too. Oh. Your cell has a limited capacity for objects that can be engulfed at once. This limit is based on size. Smaller cells have less capacity. When full, a cell can't engulf more things. To continue engulfing, wait until one or more ingested objects are fully digested. Okay, okay. What about now? Whoa, what was that? Something speedy happened there. I'm just pooping out glucose. Oh, right. I don't have any storage for all this glucose. So now I'm just... Oh, at least I'm getting the ammonia and the phosphates out of them, though. You know what would be cool? If there was some creature already out here, which... What is that? Some creature already out here, which, Whoa! I ate a stone! I ate a stone! I don't know what kind of stone it was, but I ate it. That's maybe dangerous. Don't do that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, some kind of creature that already had that organelle that I wanted to develop. That would be real nice. Oh, a stone made of... Can I eat you? Oh no, that's a friend. That's a friend. We're about to evolve. Baby, we're about to evolve. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the endosymbiosis before I forget. Let's see what's happened. The other Lelopharias have died out. It's those bastards with the spikes. Oh, I hate you, Miss Spike. Everyone's developing spikes these days. Nitrogen, huge drop in nitrogen. Drop in carbon dioxide. And what's that? Glucose. Okay, that's fine. The iron, not impressed. The iron is not impressed with how much we're eating it. Okay. Let's get into the editor. And what are you? Metabolisomes turns glucose into ATP. Rate scales with concentration of oxygen. Aerobic respiration! This is what the mitochondria does. This is the powerhouse of the cell. Aerobic respiration, aka the opposite of photosynthesis. Ooh, baby. Okay, so is it better than clusters of proteins wrapped in protein shells? They're able to convert glucose into ATP at a much higher speed. It does, however, require oxygen to function, and lower level of oxygen in the environment will slow down the rate. Ooh. Ooh, oh, I love life. I already talked about how much I love life in the previous one. I cannot start crying again about life. Ooh, Ferroplast. That is interesting to us. So, Ferroplast, different than Miss Rusty Cyanin. So, boop. Tell me about the Ferroplast. What's different? Why does it work? A metallic powerhouse. The Ferroplast is a double membrane structure filled with proteins and enzymes. It's a prokaryote that has been assimilated for use by its eukaryotic host. It is able to oxidize iron. Wait, we could have done that. Remember when we had the option to do that with that one guy and we didn't? From one chemical state to another at a much higher efficiency than can be achieved with rusty cyanin. This process, called iron respiration, releases energy which the cell can then harvest. It does, however, use carbon dioxide to function. Lower levels of this compound in the environment will slow down. Cool. That's dope. Okay, I think it's time to aim for that nucleus. But first, I want to see about the nitrogenase, because nitrogenase will help us evolve faster. I want to see how it functions. I'm curious about it, so we're going to add it to our butt. And then we don't really have much else to add. 45. We could add another rusty cyanin. Another cyanin that's rusty. I wonder. Oh yeah, check the endosymbiosis. Baroplast. But wait, isn't this thing extinct? Chemoplast. What is a chemoplast? I feel like there was a lot of primum kinesipsis. Let's check who's bigger, right? That's what you need to do, because you need to be consuming it for a while. So primum kinesipsis versus Ocalia vehaim. So we go here and we look at the population. That one is dead. So that will help us. And actually we don't see the other one at all. It's not in this space. Maybe it'll arrive. Oh, damn. That would have been real good. I mean, maybe we can try it. I don't know. No, we ate all of them. This Paco Lemonades business. I don't like this one. Miss Lemonade with a spike, like a fencing thing. I don't like you very much. How do you defend yourself against that? A toxisome. Ooh, wait, everything is unlocked now. I think we created a bug. Chemoplast turns hydrogen sulfide into glucose. Nitroplast. Oh, I don't think we should be reading those. They've just been revealed though. Signaling agent. Oh, you can make an army. A vacuole. Interesting. That's way more storage. That's more storage than we have currently. Things will really open up once we get that nucleus. So I think we should just aim for the nucleus next. Do we want a perforator pilus though? Pathogenic microorganisms use pili for virulence. Bastards. So what does the thing want me to make? It wants me to make a toxic boy. What was it? Toxisome. Toxisome turns ATP into toxin. So, but why do I want that? What kind of toxins are we talking? Let's just undo that and let's just look at it. Modify? Cytotoxin. Oh. Oxytoxy. Oxygen causing cellular damage. Oh, wow. Cyanide. Wow, that's so cool. We love to see it, but no, delete, remove. We're adding the nitrogenase, and then I'm thinking of adding a spike to my forehead, and then we just move our detector organ to the side. Is this allowed? I mean, we're gonna find out. Okay, so now we're like pointy on both ends. A pointy tail on the back, a pointy front on the front. So we're gonna call this... Oh wait, we gotta also spend the rest of our points. I think UV resistance, let's go. What are we gonna call it? Liliferia. We're gonna say Valaria, which I believe means fencer in Latin. Let's go. We're fencing now. Do we just charge them? Well, how do we do it? First, we gotta get a lot of iron. Wait, who's that? I pierce you. Oh, too small. Damn. Also, was that a friend, actually? Ooh, more hydrogen, please. Not that we're really doing much with it. Ooh, we're eating our iron super fast. See, this is one of those problems where, like, maybe we'll find ourselves in a situation. We are so speedy with this flagellum. Everybody else, dead. Can I eat you? This thing in the front of my face is not helping me eat. Where are all the other fencers? What's that? Glucose. Floating hazard. We are so agile with this tail. Everybody who's not got a tail better feel sorry for themselves. Whoa, who are you? Poke, poke. Yeah, get poked. I'm gonna poke you again. Oh, no, not my friend. A friendly collision. Oh, no. We are burning through this iron. What? Okay, back on to full health. Oh, yeah, you bastards. You're the ones poking me earlier. How do I see how wounded they are? Oh, God, they ran away. Why am I so slow all of a sudden? Give me speed. Give me speed. Oh, why am I so slow? You seem like not a friend. Yeah, you better run away. You better run away. Hey, what are you? We're huge. We are huge right now. But we're just struggling to find other stuff that isn't... What's all that? Oh, I think somebody just got exploded. Time to eat their phosphate. So chunky. Our turning ability is a little bit limited. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's like driving a... Okay, editor is ready to be entered. Let's enter the editor. Ooh, baby. Okay, let's see. Paco Lemomalis, still around, still spreading. My enemy. I gotta kill this lemonade bastard. Oh, we didn't turn darker. I need to turn us darker though, because we're more interested in consuming more stuff. Should we go nucleus now? Is it too early? Hold on, let me check. Oh. Whoops. We definitely need a little bit more. What does nitrogenase use? Turns ATP into ammonia. Okay. That's why we were burning so fast. And does this spike do anything? I think the spike doesn't do much. Just cost us a little bit more osmoregulation. Endosymbiosis, let's see. I want a ferroplast, but I'm not seeing these guys. So I'm worried that we're not going to be able to do it. Ocalia vihaeum. Are they even here on this patch? Oh, they are, and they're quite abundant. They're very speedy though, so it's going to be hard to eat them, but I want to try. We've never done this before, so we're trying that now. Does that just mean, yeah, we're just doing it. So we need to make it to the editor with the temporary organelle present, which seems pretty rough. Let's take a look at the situation here with all the materials. It seems like we're pretty decent with a lot of this stuff. Iron's still very plentiful. The hydrogen sulfide though, why are we keeping this organelle, you know? The only reason that I'm keeping these is because it actually costs points to remove them. So it's almost like, what is the point in removing them? If I could just not remove them. See, it even costs to move something, which is a little bit annoying because I would love to just multiply these. For sure, we want to become darker now. We're getting all metalloid up in here. Do we want to change something? No, because we want to keep eating. We're eating now. We're endosymbiosis-ing. We are going to reduce our temperature range for sure. Maybe we should have just gone for another flagellum. No, that would cost us so much ATP. No. We got to make sure that we are decent with this. And this is just some kind of half stage Valaria secunda. I don't know. I don't have a good name for this one. You know what? I think we just keep the name. Not much has changed. We've just increased the amount of these boys. So I think we're pretty good. Let's just go. Let's go. So we're trying to symbiosisize. Should have put my sniffer to detect the guys I'm trying to eat. I wonder if I can do that. Yes, you can detect species. That's what we should have done. That's what we should have did. Anyway, we were thriving around this place. This is nice. Give me that hydrogen sulfide. This rock melting. We should find a small pebble of hydrogen sulfide and just eat it. Okay, I'm floating away to new lands. Give me... I'm hoping that we find another patch of iron somewhere. Ooh! Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, that's rough. But I want to eat you. I want to eat you. But you have a tail. You have a pointy tail that's gonna hurt me. You're also very agile, even though I have a flagellum. He's a speedy boy. He is killing them left and right. No, no, no. Okay, can I eat you though? I would love to eat. I love to eat. Yes! Come over here. Damn. Damaged by engulf mode with no ATP. Oh no! Okay, we gotta get some ATP out here. I don't think that I think we gotta remove that other organelle, the one that we got to evolve faster. I don't think it's doing what we want it to be doing. We're just burning a lot of ATP without much good. That seems like a cloud of good stuff. Eat the cloud of good stuff. I just ate something. It was not the thing that I wanted to eat, but you know what? I got it. Man, it's gotten violent out here. Okay, I did get it. I got it. I got it. Can we enter the editor mode now, please, before this thing... Ooh. I think we got it. I think we got the right one. I hope we got the right one. Let's investigate. Oh no! They've extincted! Ah, shit. What does this mean for our endosymbiosis plan? Let's investigate. It's just gone. Yeah. Cancel. I don't think we can endosymbiosis that at all. Because it's gone. Ohelia, she's dead. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna remove the chemosynthesizing proteins. I don't think they're working for us. It's just burning ATP. No, the nitrogenase. The nitrogenase. It's burning ATP, but it's not the ammonia. I don't think she's gone. She's gone. We need more rustocyanins, I guess. The environment's changed, I guess. The CO2, because they are much less efficient now. Do we just add another rustocyanin and hope for the best? Because we gotta get that nucleus, and then we can get the ferroplast. I think that's the goal. So now that we've removed that stuff, I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna keep the name. We're gonna keep the name for sure. All right, let's go. So now it's all about, just surviving until we can evolve. Oh, hi. Come over here. Nope. I think they're too big to be eaten anyway. Yeah, I think we've got two things inside of it. Oh, lovely. Give me that. Ow, ow, ow. But what if I were to poke you? What is H? Oh, eject engulfed objects. I don't want to do that. I want to keep eating them. In fact, I want to find a small pebble and eat it. That was really fun. Ooh, that guy stabbed us real nasty. Nasty stabs. Get fucked though. Oh, I ate you. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, why is it, we're experiencing a small amount of, frame drops. Oh. What is that? What was that? Why did you just create a blob around yourself? We're a little bit low on iron. We gotta find the next iron blob. Oh, there it is. Okay, oof. That was very scary for a second, but we got it. We can get a little bit of hydrogen sulfide even. There's the... Ooh, there's a sulfide rock. Can I just suck on this rock? Suck on that rock. Nice. And what's all this? What is that? Is floating hazard. Does it hurt? Oh! It did hurt. This seems like a little bit of phosphate for Lelling. That's nice. Editors ready to be entered. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, hold on. Everybody hold on. I can't see where my butt is and where my face is. Oh, we have a lot of ammonia inside of us and we're just not doing anything with it now. Okay, let's enter the editor. Figure it out. Baby, figure it out. Are we the only species here? Have we destroyed everyone else? Wow. We are dominating this place. That's pretty scary. A Lelopharia. Wait, back there even? When did we become Lelopharia? There. Are the primums extinct? Paco is one of ours even. I want to see what the most distant relative we have is. Damn, they're all extinct. Ooh, you've gone... Is that a chloroplast? Or some kind of other thing? Okay. I think it's nucleus time. Wait, actually no. 44? We're barely producing enough. I'm thinking we throw out this boy. We're not really getting anything from them. And do they cost us? Yeah, they cost... They have an osmoregulation cost, just like everything else. And are we actually getting much from them? I don't know. Well, we need this nucleus. And we absolutely cannot afford... Whoa! Nucleus is big! We need to start making room for this nucleus. Okay. I've got an idea. That is massive. That is massive. That's massive. I should have looked at that earlier. Jeebus, creambus. We gotta check if the iron levels have dropped significantly because I have the feeling that we're almost like getting way less iron, but maybe I just went into a strange area. But surviving off the iron I think is very fun. Okay, we're adding another rusty cyanin and then we're gonna start moving things so it has to be a 4 length even. That is pretty significant. Okay. Start the movement of things. That's what's going on today. We're just making room, you know? We're like a little void. The void blob. And where do you go? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I think you go over there. And then we have 10 left. And honestly, we've almost made space for it. So we just need to move this one. But where do we move it? Is this a silly thing we've created? Yes. But look, it's gonna fit this. It's gonna fit, baby. Okay. We still need to work on more rusty cyanins anyway, though, because I don't think we'll have the ATP to carry this around. But this is a new life for us. We've eliminated everything else. So Lelopharia, what are we calling it? We're calling it Lelopharia cavum, which means hollow, like a cave. Let's go, Lelopharia cavum, evolving in new and fun ways. Well, we're out of ammonia real quick. The hydrogen sulfide isn't really recharging as fast as we would like it to. So we're just gonna charge into... There's a giant metal boulder. Perfect. Fill our iron to full. Wonderful. It's so hard to steer this thing. This thing is such a big blob. I think we're gonna need the cilia as well. Okay, so we're just vibing in this iron, and we can do that very safely. There's nothing really threatening us in the iron. So we could just swim around. Ooh, the phosphate. Ooh, give me the phosphate. We should look for that metal boulder again. That was a great source of just like recharging. Oh, just floating through a sea of iron and phosphates. Let's look for the boulder. So I don't know how this thing works. Consume more ATP and as strain builds consumes even more ATP. Okay. Is that glucose? That's glucose. Give me that glucose. Oh no. Oh no, we're taking damage even though we're in a sea of iron. Well, don't eat in front of me. Where's the stone? Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Not able to get enough iron. Oh. Oh, that's sad. We were so close. We were so close. Yeah, you better absorb. You better absorb my corpse. Yeah, we should just vibe closer to the iron stones. You know what it was? We were so huge because we already had doubled all our organelles that we were basically unable to... We weren't swimming in a high enough concentration of iron. We were in our most vulnerable state. Wow, this thing is not turning fast enough. This is also a strategy. Look at that. We're just vibing. Peacefully. Changing energy and evolving. But it's boring. Let's go. Let's speed it up, baby. Ooh, a cloud of purple. Purple for lelling. That's phosphates. We need to... No, you know what we need to do? While we're still small and agile, before we've doubled every single organelle, yeah, need to find this rock. This needs to be our home. We need to keep it in our heart, because once we start multiplying, this like ambient iron is no longer going to be enough. Oh, see how quickly it's dwindling. Yep. We're just gonna live in the shadow of this rock. Can I push it? Hey rock, can I push you? Bonk. Okay, let me get a real run up. No, it's just moving away from all the other useful ingredients. That's the problem. All right, let's get some ATP up in here. Look at that beautiful ATP. We are still... Like, it's draining really quickly. I think we've reached a limit with this, so we gotta definitely nucleus these vibes as soon as we can. Ooh. We are risking things right now by going away from that rock. Okay, back to the rock, everyone. Back to the rock. Hello, rock. You are my food. We're like a sponge or something. We've just attached ourselves to this, and now we're just vibing here. But we're gonna be able to evolve soon. There we go. Everyone's starving around this rock. Are we still the only organism in this place? Yes, we are. Damn, we've just eliminated everyone else. We could go up there. Oh, that would be not good for us. That is not a good presence of iron. What's more present though? More glucose. And just sunlight. I guess up there, people should go and photosynthesize. Yeah. Photosynthesis, baby. We don't want to go there. We want to add a nucleus. Ooh, chunky. Wait, let me see. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, no. Oh, no. So we are not able to afford a ferroplast. So this will be real bad for us. We can't nucleus yet. Ah, shoot. We just need to get even more. Maybe a metabolisome? I don't know. I don't trust the metabolisome. The math is way better, right? It's more efficient. Yeah, just more rusty cyanins, you know? More of these. We're such a big cell now. Long boy. We're still Eleftheria cavum. We're just trying to get enough ATP so that we can survive with all of that. This is gonna be so expensive. I don't know, man. I feel like we should slim down. Delete the chemosynthesize and delete the hydrogenase. Because it's not like we're getting anything done with those, you know? I don't know. Let's continue. Oh, God. Just munching on this rock. We also don't have a lot of storage. Look at how quickly our iron is being depleted. And even if we swim into this pool of iron, we are barely refilling. We've kind of created a very chill environment. We would need to mutate with some new stuff. Oh, glucose. Does that do anything for us? Not really. We don't really care about glucose anymore. We're just interested in eating the iron. Big iron rock. I mean, this is kind of perfect for this species, you know? We sort of all feel like evolution should always be continuing. But if you are a species that eats iron and your environment is iron rocks, don't evolve away from that. You got it. There's no predators. There's no danger. No need to evolve. All right, let's just eat this a little bit. Eat a little bit of the phosphate. A little phosphate cloud. And then go back in here. What do these other buttons do? Cell processes? Oh, cool. Wait, we can turn off a process? Instantly starts dying. Do not turn off that process. Interesting. That's really cool. What's that? Compounds? Oh. Menu. Pause. What's that? Statistics. Perish instantly. I almost clicked this one earlier. Oh, don't attack me. How to play the game. What's that? Normal and thermal view? You could have thermal view. Alright, come on. We gotta suck on this rock. You guys, get away from here. We're gonna die. The selfishness of some of our single cell friends. We are such a clunky cell. Look at how chonky we are. Chonky diva. Now I'm going for the nucleus if it's the last thing I do. Come on, cell nucleus. Surely this will create an explosion of different evolutions. So it costs 70. How are we not producing enough? What is it that's happening? I think it's maybe the presence of CO2. Let's check. Is the CO2 going down? CO2's going down. This is a problem. This is a problem. We need other organisms in here. We shouldn't have ever introduced spikes. The introduction of spikes made us kill all of our other friends that tried to live in here. And then shit happened. Get rid of the perforator. Ooh, that's good. And honestly, I think we don't need the flagellum anymore because we are now, our speed has decreased by a lot though. But not that much. And we're not competing with anyone. So this is immediately way better, I think. This is what we need to do. We're simplifying. We're getting rid of extraneous processes. And I feel like having these is still, it's not damaging to us. So I'll keep them. And then maybe we just adjust. There's this, we could adjust the fluidity or rigidity. Rigidity makes us, we could adjust the fluidity because we don't need that much health anymore. You know, and we could just be more blobby and speedy. Well, I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But we're getting darker. Oh no, you know what? We're getting more intense. That's what's happening. More intense. Behavior? I'm gonna say peaceful. We're a peaceful bunch. Tolerances? Let's go colder. Colder tolerance. And lower the flexibility. I think lowering the flexibility is the real thing. Oxygen resistance. Wait, what if the oxygen comes up? That's a good point, because we are making more oxygen. So more oxygen resistance, probably a good call. All right. New species, everyone, or new genus. So Lelifaria was the simple one. This is a more complex one. Oh God, what are we calling it? Okay, so I went down a little deep dive and it's ridiculous. So I went down a deep dive of the various first oldest known eukaryotes that we know, and these absolutely nerdy names that they are giving them are ridiculous. So we have the Thoroarchaeota, there's a place called the Loki's Castle hydrothermal vent where they found something, they called it to Loki Archaeota. There's also Promethearchaeota, which we're not gonna go that route. I think we're just gonna go simple with Protolellia. And what is the oldest one? We'll just call it, should we just call it Prima again? It's like the first draft. Prima means first, right? So we'll just call it, yeah, that's what it is. She is the first draft of the new nucleus type situation. Okay, so with that, this is where we're gonna wrap up. I'm sorry to leave you on another cliffhanger. We did one last time. We're gonna do that one this time as well. I've seen the time. It's time to wrap up. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please join us next time to see the adventures of how long we survive with this extremely expensive nucleus that we have. And see how the world evolves once we've become eukaryotes. I should just call it Lelo-eukarya or something. Why didn't I do that? Eukaryote Prima. It is the first eukaryote. Okay. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to do all of the things that you do when you've enjoyed a video. Most importantly, make sure to share it with somebody, because YouTube sure as shit isn't. Cut that part out. Maybe I'll leave that in. You could also come say hi at twitch.tv/lelling, where I play games 5 times a week and we chat and we hang out and vibe. So you can come say hi over there. Make sure to check out all the other stuff on this channel as well, or just tune in next week for another episode of Thrive. Also, as always, I'm linking the game in the description. This is not sponsored, but this game is just so much fun. So make sure to check it out. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a nice rest of your life. Stay solidary. Goodbye.